Well, it's springtime, and if you're like me, I'm spending more time outside now with the nice weather. I'm with James from 30 Seconds Cleaner. James, my patio has gotten a little rough looking over the winter, and it needs some help. And you guys have been around for a long time here in Oregon, started out here, and you have great cleaners for taking care of those surfaces outside.
Yep, we sure do. Been around since 1977, family-owned business, and we make now a couple of cleaners now for outdoors. One's just applications a little different to the other one, both easy to use and both give great results.
Yeah, and I use these products here at my house, and there's a couple different ways you can use them. You have there's the hose end application,
right,
and then you have it or in a tank sprayer.
Correct. Yeah. So they definitely, preferential as to how you apply it for, different strokes, different folks. And some people like the tank spray with the concentrate, and others like the convenience of just attaching the hose and away you go. So,
right. And this is kind of the original that's been around.
That's
the longest.
Original. Yes, that's been around since '77 in that round jug.
Right. And it really is. I mean, you put it either in your sprayer or in your hose end.
Correct.
Spray it on.
Yes.
You want your surface.
Correct.
And let's say you can either scrub it or not.
Yep.
And then you just hose it off.
Yeah, it just depends on the heaviness of growth, porosity of the surface, and certainly, yes, it's definitely the most economical way to go, buying it in the concentrate.
Right.
And just dilute it with water 1-to-1 in a tank sprayer if it's on heavy moss, or further if it's not as bad, or mold and algae around the patios that you see here.
Right. And so, James, you talk about hard surfaces, and that's not just necessarily, sidewalks and siding, right?
Absolutely not. So all your planters, be it your styrofoam pots or your porcelain pots, or even the patio furniture, like you see siding, fences, decks, gutters, roofs, you name it.
So very, very versatile.
Very versatile, yes.
And then the other one you have is kind of a spray and walk away, right?
Correct, yeah. And like the name says, you literally mix this the same way in a tank sprayer. It's also concentrate, saturate the surface, and like the name says, walk away. So
right. You don't even have to rinse.
Correct. Now with that one, the one big difference is that doesn't give the instant result. So instant results works over time. So this will decay the organic matter on the surface over time. Over coming weeks, it will die off and erode away with the weather. So. Right.
And as far as spraying these, since we're outside and doing a lot of surfaces, do we need to worry about kind of plants and and things that are outside?
Always our delicate plants. They are picture frames around our home. So certainly with the outdoor cleaner, that one, there's no issue with plants. You can do your patio furniture out on the lawn, rinse it off, and put your patio furniture back on your decks. But the spray and walk away, you definitely need caution around your plants. It is systemic, and it will target a root system.
Right.
And that's the reason it works on lichen, things like lichen and moss, which are plant forms. So,
right. Because I like on my patio and sidewalk here, I like using this one because I'll mix it in with the little tank sprayer.
Right.
And then I have a lot more control as to just being able to
spray it. Target spraying. Although both these products will work fantastic on the surface, but yes, this gives you the benefit of target spraying versus a hose end sprayer. It's a little less targeted with the spray.
Right. And then for this one, I'll use it up on my roof because I can get up there and spray a larger area.
Large surface areas are fantastic with this. The new sprayer we have here reaches 24 plus feet. It's a great new spray that we brought out this year.
Right.
A lot more ergonomical and easy to use, and you can virtually get it from a ladder down at your gutter. You don't have to get on your roof at all to reach the top of your roof, which is fantastic. Yeah.
And the 30 Seconds Cleaner is pretty readily available out on the market. Where is the best place for people to find out where to go?
Well, there's no best place, but I can tell you all the places. But certainly any home improvement hardware store, your local stores like your Biomarts, your Fred Meyers in the garden centers, and any garden center around town.
Right, and you can get on your website and find a dealer locator to find the best place.
Yeah, you just type in your zip code there, and it'll show you a retailer near you. So certainly convenient and available out there.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, it truly is an easy product to use. It's quick, it's safe. I use it on my house. and I love it. I was hooked after because I didn't like doing all the pressure washing all the time, where I could just spray this and clean it. So, for more information on the 30 Seconds Cleaner, make sure you go to their website, or you can go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over. So James, it's always a pleasure to be out here with you, and we appreciate the product. I'm looking forward to a nice clean patio this spring.
Well, thank you. Much obliged. I appreciate it.